In the ancient city of Krakow, Poland, locals and tourists come together to enjoy the Christmas markets, looking for the perfect gift for their loved ones. But an hour's drive away in the town of Czeladź, a group of Canadians have arrived at a trauma hospital. They're bringing special gifts of their own.
What's heartwarming is to see to what extent people of all walks of life have tried to help.
I just thought, like, okay, I need to be a part of this. Like, I need to do something to help out.
I'm not a medical person, but I'm just happy to be helping.
This is the Canada-Ukraine Foundation's surgical aid team. 35 volunteers from across the country, made up of top surgeons, nurses, and medical support staff, all dedicated to helping victims of the war in Ukraine.
We see everything from mine blast injuries, tank blast related, sniper bullets, gunfire, everything, and they're life and limb threatening injuries.
These unfortunate heroes here have been injured in the battlefield. They've had trauma. Many of them have had multiple surgeries on their way here.
Some of the patients are soldiers, and for security reasons we can't identify them. But there are civilian casualties as well, all suffering from terrible physical and emotional losses. Olana, a grandmother of 4, is preparing for surgery. She says there was an explosion in the house. She has injuries to her legs, her arm, and her eyes. She's now had 12 surgeries to date. 33-year-old Oksana asked us not to show her face, disfigured by a missile strike on her home. Her 13-year-old son was killed in the attack. She found her son slumped in a chair, and shrapnel from a missile instantly killed him. She heard her daughter calling and found her covered in blood. She survived. For many of the Canada-Ukraine Foundation volunteers, the horrors the patients have endured in this invasion leaves a mark.
My mother was from eastern Ukraine, from Luhansk, and my father was from the west. So for me, this is very heartfelt.
I believe most of them have also lost family members and children.
We all live together, and hopefully, with collaboration and some love, that we can support each other.
The medical teams are operating from 8 a.m. to after midnight, completing 48 complex procedures to repair broken bodies and shattered lives.
You see, these embers of hope of people who are surviving and still trying to develop through the worst circumstances, and I think that's really remarkable.
She says a lot.
After 2 days in surgery, Olana makes us laugh.
Her fighting spirit is amazing. So she's very pleasant despite the fact that she's been 6 months in hospitals, in and out of hospitals.
It's now Oksana's turn for surgery. It will take 8 hours to complete. The operation is recorded for teaching purposes.
They're seeking help, looking for the restoration of some portion of that life. It's unimaginable.
On the final day, as doctors come to say goodbye, Oksana agrees to show us her new face. She's very thankful and says her daughter is very happy.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah.
The Canadians have gifted these victims of war a better chance at a normal life, but they're leaving with something special as well.
I'm just super excited to be here, glad to be contributing, very proud to be here.
Thank you for me being here. I'm so glad I could be part of this.
I like giving back. I think it's important, and this is my way to do a little bit.
I'm just in awe with how much good we've done here and how much we're going to keep doing, because we're going to keep coming back.
It's a time to pause and reflect for everybody, and wouldn't it be nice that we can push this towards a peaceful resolution, and we can have peace, and people can have better care as a result. Hopefully, is one of the silver linings of all this terrible tragedy.
The Canada-Ukraine Foundation is accepting donations and volunteers to come on the next medical mission in March. Julia Foy, Global News, in Czeladź, Poland.